Dating apps have came a long way. It used to be just about swiping left or swiping right so you could get a quick hookup. But now, people are actually using dating apps to meet people, make friends, and even get into relationships. Except for this guy. Because he thinks that the key to winning a girl's heart is by telling her how miserable your life has been and why nobody likes you. So as you can see, our lovely friend Tristan has a... what the hell is that profile picture? I guess I forgot to mention that you should probably put your real profile picture on Tinder, but a cartoon character is fine, I guess if you've only had conversations on Discord. But as you can see, Tristan has a 97% compatibility with this person that he matched with. So we start off with Tristan hitting her with the most attractive way you could possibly start a conversation. Hey there. And she responds the next day with an even more interesting response. Hey! Now Tristan is a guy who's actually had girls match him in the past, except none of them would reply to him. So much so, to the point where he didn't even know if the application was working or not. OMG, you answered. I was wondering if this even worked or not. Haha, but hey there, nice to chat with ya. He must have been sending Tinder support a bunch of emails saying, why is this app not working? I'm sending messages, nobody's replying to me. Fix your fucking application. But unfortunately, Tristan, the problem was you, man. No worries, just didn't answer quick because I've been busy the past few days. It's all good, life happens. I'm pretty new to this whole thing, truth be told. Now, when you say that you're pretty new to the dating space, it just makes you feel like now this person's gonna be kind of a burden to you, more than this person's gonna be someone a lot more attractive. And this doesn't just apply to dating. This applies to anything in life where you're trying to do one thing with a person, but then that other person doesn't have the merits to do it with you. So for instance, if you wanted to go hiking and you meet someone who says, yeah, I'll go hiking with you, except I've never went hiking before, I'm terribly afraid of heights, I also get really tired very quickly, I could really use your help with a lot of things there. Is that okay? I mean, I'm totally new to everything, so it shouldn't bother you, right? So telling someone that you're pretty new to the whole dating thing isn't a bad thing, but it just doesn't come across as attractive to the other person. Now, luckily, the girl that he's talking to is actually being very sweet, saying, fair enough. Like dating in general or duet. So after reading that message, I realized I was completely wrong. I thought this was Tinder. This is actually on an app called Duet. But they're both still dating apps, okay? Duet, Tinder, fuck it. I fucked up, but it's okay. Tristan says, I'm hoping for the best, but I've noticed that the people I've interacted with don't seem very interested, which is completely fine with me. Now, saying that you're hoping for the best, but you're also totally fine with nobody actually caring about you because it's fine, I mean, whatever. That sounds more like cope. But after saying this entire paragraph, what kind of impression do you think you're leaving on her? You're telling her that your entire history of talking to girls resulted in none of them ever liking you. Now, I don't think that's because Tristan is some sort of evil monster who's actually a serial killer who hides himself behind a mask, and that's why he has to have this cartoon character as his profile picture. But when the purpose of an app is to date someone, you're not doing yourself any favors here, bro. You're coming across as that puppy that comes up to your door when it's raining outside just saying, please take me in. Please? Nobody loves me. I'm sorry, bro. Honestly, that's how dating apps tend to work, especially Duet, I feel like, because it'll click with you like a million people. So I'm guessing when Duet says that you have a 97% compatibility with someone, that's just a bunch of horse shit, because Tristan's looking for a girl that can just listen to him vent about how everybody hates him, and she's just looking for a guy that she can flirt with. So clearly, there's something not meshing here. Yeah, it's honestly part of the reason why I've stayed away from dating apps personally, as well as the type of people it draws into. Tristan, I know you don't mean any harm, but when you're venting about staying away from dating apps because of the type of people it draws into, what do you think the person on that app that you're talking to is going to think? You're basically saying, well, I don't like dating apps because the type of people on there don't really want to talk to you and they're not really good people. But hey, I want to talk to you on this dating app. Can we please talk to each other, please? And she hits him with her signature. Fair enough. Again, I've met some pretty cool people on dating apps though. And yet his match, she's still being nice enough to talk to him. She could have just blocked him or cut him off from the beginning like every other girl that Tristan's talked to, but she's actually interacting with him. Probably not because she finds him attractive, but at this point, because she just feels bad and she wants to give him some support. I'm staying positive that I'll find someone special, even if it hasn't happened yet. I've been waiting a long time anyways, and if I got to wait longer, it's all good. Just how life goes. So if this is what it means to stay positive, brother, I don't know what the word positive means anymore. It's like he thought that oversharing his failures in life was the greatest pickup line you could come up with, and you're totally okay with people not liking you at all. And when he said this was the last straw for his match on Duet. At least that's what he thought in his mind, because she didn't respond to him for an hour. I'll take it you're not interested in talking anymore. All good. Hopefully you find more cool people. It's been an hour. I was at the grocery store. If you don't have literally any patience, I don't know how you would expect this to work. We are strangers. I am not obligated to respond ASAP. And that's where this conversation ended. I'm guessing they unmatched each other, and Tristan has a new story that he can tell people next time he matches with someone. How his previous match didn't like him because she didn't respond to him in an hour, so obviously she didn't like him. Luckily, he wasn't a pedophile, a stalker, or a serial killer or anything of that extent, but he's just a guy who clearly doesn't understand social cues, and hopefully he stops telling every other person that he matches with that nobody likes him. That's pretty much all I got for now. Take care.